Hey YouTube, it's AEGSnake here showing you guys the Minecraft 1.6 update preview. This is during the pre-release time, so I'm going to review everything that's coming in Minecraft 1.6. This update has fell way below my expectations. Minecraft's an awesome game, but they're not adding enough for everyone. Like, horses are sort of pointless. I see people riding them once when it comes out, and then no one's going to use them again, because they're not that functional in gameplay. Similar to riding pigs, no one rides a pig, no one uses a carrot on a stick. There's just so many things in the games that have been completely useless. And one of my favorite things that they added to the game was the enchanted books. That was a surprise. It wasn't even a major update, but it was probably one of my favorite updates since the beta days. Anyway, so I'm going to get into this, starting with their gameplay additions, which is what I'm going to be reviewing in this video. They have added two new status effects, health boost effect and the observation effect. The health boost effect gives the player 2 hearts, base health, extra health, and vanishes when the effect ends. And the observation effect gives the player 2 observation health that cannot be replenished by natural regeneration or other effects, but would return every 30 seconds regardless of the state of the rest of the health bar when the effect ends. Next thing, they've added some commands to single player, but no one really plays single player, so I'm not going to go over it. Actually, too many people play single player. Get on multiplayer. Alright, so they added the new riding mounts with the heads up with its health in the display, so you can see like a mob's health when you're riding it. And instead of the different old keys to dismount from a mob, it is now left shift to get off of a mob. For example, I'll grab the almighty horse. Yeah, oh, I failed. Horse. Yeah, the great horse, and ride it, and I left shift to dismount. Murder, you stupid thing. Okay, so now probably one of the best parts about this update, for me at least, the respiration enchantment has now been improved. Remember when you're trying to do things underwater, when you're digging, doing whatever, and it's dark outside and you can't do anything? Well, let's see. Looks like you can't really see anything. And when I put on the respiration helmet, it's like daylight no matter what, and I can see pretty clearly. Still breathe for that long time that everyone looks for, so that's probably a great part of the update. So now they changed the idea of mob difficulty, which is regional. It is also known as regional difficulty. So if you stay in a spot for a long time, it makes the mobs more difficult there. So, for example, in survival, you're best off to run around than sit at your base, because you're gonna get screwed over by mobs, unless you have really overpowered stuff. But no one really has that in single player. Anyways, next thing. Tooltips. They have made tooltips so much more useful, and I'm actually really happy about this part. They've explained the settings, what everything does. Like, they've categorized all the items. So if I go into here, or it's when you search something creative, sorry. They've categorized all the items for the tooltips. So like if I look at the swords, they all have their attack damage, but that's not 7 hearts, that's actually 3.5. That's just the way Minecraft health works. And I like this a lot. It's good to find out the potion effects. Like, it tells you exactly what it does. So it does plus 20% speed when applied. So that's, like, I really like that. Alright, so now they've also edited some other status effects to balance the gameplay. This is a major addition to PvP servers. Well, actually, it's kind of a reduction, because they're making health potions and regeneration potions nerfed to basically the point where no one will legitimately use them. For example, an insta heal 2, I'll grab a regeneration 2, and then I'll grab a flint and steel to burn myself with, and I'll go / game mode 0. I'll take off my helmet, otherwise I don't take enough burn damage. Blue fire. Gotta love that. So, another thing that you're probably noticing is I'm not losing hearts as fast as I normally would. So I have an insta-heal 2 here, right? it only heals 4 hearts. In the previous, I think it healed 6. I can't say exactly. I'm pretty sure it was 6. And now regeneration is relatively nerfed in the sense that it heals 50% less. And so now what the next thing is in the gameplay is, well, you probably saw hunger is healing me. Once my regeneration wears off, I'll take some damage and then like jump into the water and you'll see that hunger will regenerate me very fast. Okay, let's stop burning already. Okay, so if I just set off fire here, burn myself quite a bit, get myself down to low hearts somewhat. Alright, I'm pretty low, so now look, it heals me once if I stop burning, watch how quickly I'll heal. So it heals like 2 hearts pretty instantly, and then I don't know how to explain it, but that's just an improvement. I like that. It can be a little bit overpowered, but I don't mind it. Anyways, alright, so now this is the blocks and items section. This is what the update's based around, but it's not the part of the update I'm most excited about. So, horse armor, which can be found in dungeons, nether fortresses, desert temples, and jungle temples. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Nether fortresses now have chests in them. They're trying to improve the dungeon gameplay, I don't know. But they removed the crafting recipe for horse armor, which I don't like. I think it was better with crafting recipes. It's making me hate the horse update more and more. So this is the ugly texture of the horse armor. I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the description about this. I mean, like, you can kind of see it as the shape of the horse, but it's not really, like, I don't know, it just looks really ugly. So these are the horses. I don't even know how to put the armor on, to be 100% honest. What do you do, like throw it at the mob or something? I don't know, like shift, click, I don't know. Like, it's really, they didn't do a good job of explaining it. Like, what do I do? What do I do, like ride the mob and then click or something, throw it at it? They didn't explain that on the forums, so I don't particularly agree with that. So they added a hay bale, which is 100% pointless. I think it can be used for breeding, but I guess it's just to go along with the horse update. A useless thing they're adding to the game. I don't really see the purpose of it. Oh geez, there's horses everywhere. Yeah, so I don't really see the purpose of this. I mean, it's not that nice of a texture anyway. Not something I can see myself using. Alright, so what else? A lead. This is actually the only decent thing I found about the horses. I don't like the fact that you can't guide the horses when you're on them, so this is the only way you can get a horse. You gotta like shoot it with it and then just walk away. You can move it out of your inventory, and it's forced to follow you, but once you click it off, it breaks and you get off. Yeah, so that's a good thing. They added name tags to name your horses with anvils, which I really find pointless. One, because it costs levels, like who really wants to use XP levels to rename their horse? Hardened clay and stained clay. These I don't mind at all. Hardened clay, stained clay. This is like, I really like these blocks. They look like a darker wool. I'm really impressed with this. This is one of my favorite parts for building in the update. So, block of coal. Looks a little bit too much like obsidian when it's in your inventory. Like, that's obsidian, and then we'll find block of coal to compare. Block of coal. Like, I mean, besides the fact that it's black, it's not that much of a difference. When you put them beside each other, they obviously have obvious differences, but they really need to retexture it in here. The texture's good. It's kind of a pointless object. I don't really mind it. It seems pretty cool. Maybe they can base something around it, like a power generator or something like that. Right, next, charcoal. they have now done the amazing thing and retextured charcoal, so you can tell the difference between charcoal and coal. Oh my gosh. I like this texture a lot better than the default one. Excuse me. They have retextured lapis lazuli block, but I have a texture pack in, so it does not look retextured at all. Saddles are now both for horses and pigs, not really a big deal. They experimented updating the redstone comparators, which I really don't think. The last few updates have been genuinely disappointing. There's been nothing really, other than the fact that, yeah, there's been nothing really important that I've liked that much in the new updates. Alright, so what's next? This is another, like, at the top of my list for my favorite parts of the update. So the golden apple. These things, I use them so much on PvP servers, but I don't use them at all. I have a ton of them on PvP servers, but they are completely useless. They have regen 1 for like 3 seconds. So in this new update, they're a little bit more costly, but they're now going to require gold ingots to craft. But now they gave regeneration 2 for 10 seconds, the observation effect for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and the health effect, the health boost effect. So if I go in game mode 0 and eat one of these, they actually do decent. See, look, I got the observation. That's not right. That's a mistake, because I'm reading the forum and it says it's supposed to last 10 seconds. But it's still better than it was. So for example, I have my observation on, so if I burn myself, you can see like the observation kind of like, whenever you take damage, as long as it's on, what it does is it gives you your health back. So like this, so if I eat one, right, the regen works pretty fast on this. I like that a lot. Okay. So I'll eat another one. Hopefully get this done. Get myself to full hearts and stop burning. This was not a good idea because it's spreading everywhere, but so if I eat one and let the regen wear off, I'll have the observation effect, which is these 2 little hearts right here. And what they do is if I lose 2 hearts, they automatically regen instantly. So look, I don't think you can build them up, but look. So once I lose 1 heart, and it basically just stops it from working, and it can work every 30 seconds. So if I have the effect for 2 minutes, I can use it every 30 seconds. So that's nice. Glistering melon is now harder to make, which they're completely nerfing potions in this update, which I don't mind. They were a little bit overpowered, but I would like some new potion content like haste. They're adding horses, zombie horses, donkeys, and mules. All a part of the horses family, which isn't really that important to me at all. What else is there? Mules, so now they just edited a few of the mobs that were already in there. So now in this new update, when you generate a map, deserts no longer contain water, and a bunch of bug fixes. So this is probably one of the most boring updates ever. There's no new content besides the horses. I don't mind the fixing, a lot of the fixes they added, but no more new content. That's what people want. People don't want gameplay changes, they want new content. I'm just speaking on behalf of myself and a few others I know. If you want new gameplay content, say I want new gameplay content in the description, and if you actually like the way they're going with this, the horses and all that align, say I like the horses. I'm just interested to hear what you guys have to say about this update. And thanks for watching, guys. This has been an awesome video, and I can't wait for 1.6 just because of the PvP updates. Anyways, have a good day. See ya.